Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Hepshine Abhijit Muli. Today's date is 15th of September 2021 and today we will discuss some of the interview questions of the Java. Before discussing the interview questions of the Java, firstly I will introduce myself. My name is Abhijit Dattatreya Mulik. I am from Kolam. I had completed my BE in Mechanical Engineering from J.H. Raisoni College of Engineering and Management, Wagholi, and also I had completed my diploma in Mechanical Engineering from Swedish College of Engineering and Polytechnic, Pandharpur. If we talk about my family, there are total 4 members in my family: my father, my mother, my brother, and me. My father is a farmer and my mother is a housewife. That's all about me. Now, we will discuss today's topic, that's interview questions of the Java. So, first question which will ask by the interviewer is, what is a programming language? And the answer of that question is, programming language is the language which is developed by the programmer uh, to communicate with the computer. And actually, programming language is the set of instruction which is written in any of the languages like C, C++, Java, Python, etc. Okay, that's about the programming language. And the next question which will ask by the interviewer is, what is the difference between compiler and interpreter? If we talk about compiler execute the whole program at once, but interpreter execute the program line by line. As I told, interpreter executes the program line by line, means it takes more time as compared to compiler. But the size of the compiler is much more than the interpreter, and the compiler will take less time than the interpreter to execute a program. That's the main difference between the compiler and interpreter. And the next question which will ask by the interviewer is, what is the difference between C, C++ and Java? If we talk about C, C is a procedural language, but C++ and Java are the object-oriented languages. C and C++ are platform-dependent language, but Java is a platform-independent language. In C and C++, there is one concept is present, that is pointer concept, but in Java that pointer concept is not present. In C and C++, there is multi-threading is included, but in Java there is no multi-threading in it. In C and C++, in C language, there is while execution of the program, there is approach. Their approach is from top to down, but in C++ and Java, there the approach of the program from bottom to up. In C, there is one header file, that header files like stadio.h, conio.h. In C++, the header file is iostream.h, but in Java there is no header files is included in it. That's the difference between C, C++ and Java. The next question which will ask by the interviewer, like when and whom developed the Java, and the answer of that question is, Java is developed by the green team, and the person included in the green team are James Gosling, Mike Sheridan, Patrick Norton, etc. Actually, the C language is developed in 1995 by the Sun Microsystem, which is the sister branch of Oracle. But actually the work on the Java is started in 1991. Actually, the Java language is developed for the interactive television program. Firstly, Java language is used to develop small embedded systems like set-top boxes, but afterwards it is used to develop desktop applications. The next question which will ask by the interviewer is, why Java gives its write once and run anywhere in nature. If we talk about Java language or code written in Java, that code never that code machine can't understand directly. Firstly, that code written in Java firstly interpreted by the JVM and converted into bytecode, that is dot class file, and that dot class file will run any of the machines which is included JVM. Because of that nature, Java is a platform independent language. And because of that nature of the Java gives its nature like write once and run anywhere in nature. The next question which will ask by the interviewer are what are comments why are comments are used in a Java. The comments are used in Java for to easily understand by the user and never confusion of the user. Means comments are used for the giving the proper meaning of that line of the code to the user. And in the program, that comments will never be understood by the compiler and interpreter. That's all about the using of the comments in the program. And the next question which will ask by the by the interviewer is what are the data types. Data types means data types is the classification of the data which will easily understand by the compiler to execute the program. If we talk about the types of the data types, there are mainly data types are divided into two types, that is primitive data type and non-primitive data type. Primitive data types are mainly the 8 types of the data types, that is byte, short, int, long, float, double, boolean, char, etc. And if we talk about the non-primitive data types are like string, array, etc. The next question asked by the interviewer is like what are variables and what are the variables and what are the rules to declare the variables. The variables are work like a container which stores a value, and the rules for determining the name of the variable, like variable can be used the naming like capital letters from A to Z and also small letters like from A to Z, and the variable name may be the numbers from 0 to 9, etc. These are some of the questions which will ask by the interviewer. Okay, thank you.